Attempt number 2 on the 2nd of January.
Good morning!
Good morning, Pipsters. 2022 has just arrived. Welcome. Oh, topic of conversation today, the perception of time. Take us away, Reggie.
Perception of time. Well, I have a lovely sort of analogy to go into, and actually you just gave me this idea by speaking about exams. So I remember when I was having exams and stuff in high school, there was moments when I was like, oh my god, can this exam just finish? And there was other moments when I was like, I need another hour. What the heck is going on? And the moments I was actually wanting more time, it was the English exams, because I wanted more time to explain my thoughts on the subject that they had obviously requested us to write about. And 9 times out of 10, it was actually the descriptive writing that I wanted more time on, because I'm quite a descriptive person and I love to paint pictures with sounds, noises, even types of smells. Like, it was one of my favorite things to write about when I was in English classes, is the descriptive writing tasks that we were given. And so whenever I was doing those kind of exams, I was always wanting more time and more paper. But then it came to the other exams, let's say, I don't know, geography or history. I didn't want more time. I wanted that thing to end early. But it was so funny, because you're sitting in the exam and you're trying to answer the questions, but the perception of it is that I want to finish this exam quick as possible, because I'm not invested in it. So I'm just going to find an answer in my head and I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to write it quickly so that I can be finished with the exam. And then you'll sit there and you're sitting there for like 30 minutes waiting for the time to pass, and you're like, oh my god, still got another 10 minutes. And then you just watch the hands move around the clock. And that's when time really slows down, because that's when you're not actually having something to do but watching the time. And this is where the whole saying comes in, watch the pot, the kettle pot black, or something like that. I can't remember the exact phrase, but
Do you know where that came from?
it's an old English saying. Anyway, so basically it's like, if you watch the pot, it's a watch pot never boils. That's it. Sorry. Nothing about
pot.
black. Yeah.
A watched pot never boils.
A watched pot never boils, because if you're watching it, it's just not going to boil, because you're focusing on the process of it boiling rather than the actual end result. And I think that's been fascinating, because it happens in time when we're doing tasks as well. Like, if you're thinking of, oh, I said I'll do this task in an hour, it's 5 minutes gone. Oh, now it's 10. Now it's 30. I still haven't done this or that. And then suddenly you get lost within time. I think it's fascinating. Anyway, that's my little analogy over. On to you and your thought on it.
Tick, tock. Ding, 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 ding. The Perception of Time by Reggie. It shall be a future thesis, ladies and gentlemen. The question being, like, the investment, right? How invested are we in a particular activity, in a particular point in time? How present are we in that moment? All suddenly channels our focus into that particular endeavor, and it seems like that's where we really start noticing these very different changes in perceptions of time. Join us, guys. We will be finalizing our series on time, past, present, and future, and perception in the coming weeks.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. This was a little bit of a taste of what is to come. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Happy New Year. And a little side note from Reggie and Monk, guys. Clarify and understand between yourselves just what your goals are, even if it's for the first week of 2022. Screw that, even the first day. But just categorize and figure out, where does your life want to go, so that your perceptions of time are actually channeled down the paths that you want to take, as opposed to letting the turbulent waves of life take you left, right, and center and drag you to and fro. Some people go with the flow and it's a natural thing for them. Other people need that structure. They need to have goals in place. and they need to be aware of where their time goes, myself included. Guys, much love. Reggie, anything you want to add?
I'm all good.
Yalla,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Pipsters. Take care.
Take another year.